Democratic Illinois Governor JB Pritzker is showing Democrats how it's done. And by how it's done, I mean not only standing up to the Trump administration and trying to put a stop to their Gestapo immigration raids, but also how to protect people. And the reason I point out that difference is because obviously we have seen a lot of Democrats go out there and stick it to this administration in very clever, creative, and often humorous ways. But in the process, it's not necessarily benefiting all the citizens in those states. And I think a great example of that is Gavin Newsom in California. Now, I have praised Newsom for what he has done with regards to trolling Donald Trump, which I think is effective and brilliant. I have talked about how I'm okay with them gerrymandering California in response to Republicans trying to gerrymander their states. But at the same time, none of those things actually benefit the residents in California. They don't. Even the gerrymandering, that's not actually protecting your citizens. But this week, JB Pritzker got both in one shot. He signed a piece of legislation into law into the state of Illinois that was passed by the Democratic-controlled House of Representatives back in October during Operation Midway Blitz. And this new legislation, signed by Pritzker, who is quickly emerging as a favorite for 2028, allows citizens, residents of Illinois, to sue federal agents, most specifically ICE agents, up to $10,000 if you feel they have violated your rights. Let me read you this because that's just the tip of the iceberg. On Tuesday, Pritzker signed a bill that makes it easier for Illinois residents to sue federal immigration agents for up to $10,000 if they believe their rights have been violated, and also restricts those agents from enforcement outside courthouses. The bill also requires hospitals to safeguard patient access and prohibits schools from disclosing the immigration status of students, employees, and contractors unless required by law. Now, let me point out another difference here. Here in my home state of Florida, our governor, our Republican-controlled state government, because they got the House, Senate, and governorship, and the courts, what they did is they passed a law a couple years ago that forced you to disclose your immigration status at hospitals, doctors' offices, schools, job applications, everything. Illinois, and they force those institutions to ask and refuse you treatment or services if you do not answer those questions. Illinois is doing the exact opposite. Illinois is trying to protect people. JB Pritzker is trying to protect people's rights, including the right to privacy. Because it doesn't matter if you are in this country legally or not, you are protected by the United States Constitution the moment you step on American soil, citizen or not. And with that becomes the right to privacy. So Pritzker up there in Illinois is doing the opposite of what these, idiot red state governors are doing and protecting citizens while sticking it to the Trump administration and protecting the rights of so many. This man is a leader. And right now, he is showing the entire country that you can be both a leader and a fighter against the Trump administration. You don't have to be one or the other. You can do it both. And he's one of the very few people that is doing both. And in my opinion, Pritzker is rising right to the top of the short list of 2028 Democratic nominees. And this, what he did this week, is a big reason why. Scientists recently discovered a new evolutionary trait in puppies, and it's that they cannot grow up and reach their full potential unless you subscribe to this channel. Don't do it for me, folks. Do it for little Atlas and Judge here. Good boys. You do good. You want to say something? No? Okay.